In this activity, we'll show you how to use the game controller by creating a simple Sprite program. In this program, we'll create an LED sprite that travels around the screen when we push the controller's directional buttons. For this activity, you'll need a microbit cable. Make sure you have a microbit inserted in your game controller and that your controller has 2 AA batteries installed in the back. In MakeCode, create a new project. We'll call ours Simple Sprite and add the game controller extension. Step 1, create the sprite. In order to create our sprite, we need a variable to assign it to. Create a variable and name it whatever you like. We'll call ours Sprite. Drag a Set Sprite to 0 block into the OnStart block. In this case, we don't want to set Sprite to 0. Instead, go to the Game tab in the Advanced menu and drag a Create Sprite at X2, Y2 block into the Set Sprite block. When you do this, you'll see a single LED appear in your virtual microbit. That's our new sprite. Step 2, get the sprite moving. Let's take a moment to think about what do we want our program to do. If we press the left button, then move the sprite left. If we press the right button, then move the sprite right. If we press the down button, move the sprite down. And if we press the up button, we want the sprite to go up. If you're starting to think we need an if block, you're right. Drag an if block into the forever block and click the plus button at the bottom to add 3 else if statements to it. Let's tackle the if part of our statements first. All we need to do is drag a triangular button joypad up is pressed from the game controller tab into each statement. Then change the button drop down in each block so that there's one for each direction. Your code should look something like this. Now we need to work on actually moving the sprite. Our goal is to move the sprite in the direction of the button we pressed. Luckily for us, there is a block in the Game tab called Sprite Change X by 1. This block moves the sprite around by changing its position according to X and Y coordinates. In this block, we can change the X to Y, and we can have our sprite move in a different direction by changing 1 to -1. Let's figure out what values to use. The LEDs on the microbit are arranged in a grid with the top left LED being at X0, Y0 on the grid. As we move left to right, the X value increases. As we move from top to bottom, the Y value increases. You can hover over an LED on the virtual microbit to see what its X and Y values are. Now that we know how the grid on the microbit works, we can figure out how to change the Sprite Change X by 1 block to fit what we need it to do. To move the sprite left, change X by -1. To move it right, change X by 1. To move it up, change Y by -1. And to move it down, change Y by 1. Let's implement this in our code. We'll do the first one together. Drag a Sprite Change X by 1 block into the first if block. We know our first if statement is checking if we push the left button, so we want the sprite to move left. All we need to do is change the 1 to a -1. These values can be tricky, especially the Y values. Make sure to pay close attention as you fill in the if/else if block with Sprite Change X by 1 blocks. Do your best to fill in the other 3 conditions with modified versions of the Sprite Change X by 1 block. When you're finished, an easy way to check your work will be to flash your code to test it out. Step 3, add delay. Now our sprite is moving. That's great, but it's moving a little too fast to control easily. We need to slow it down to make things a bit more manageable. To do this, drag pause millisecond 100 block from the basic tab into the forever block below our if statement. This is what your final code should look like. Great, you're all done. Go ahead and flash your code again to try it out.